Hello and welcome to Blue Brick 33. Today I'll be reviewing the LEGO Elf Clubhouse. This is a Winter Village set. It is geared for ages 18 and up. It has 1,197 pieces, and it retails for $100 in the US. Where now I have a haul on this and unboxing, and I'm almost positive it will be coming out after this video. But build alongs for if you want to build with me, or if you want tips or want to see if you're able to build it. And it is not a speed build, it's a live, or not live, but it's a build without speeding it up. So this is the Winter Village set of 2020. Last year's one was the Gingerbread House, which I do have a review on. So if you haven't seen that, you should go check that out, and the link will be in the description below. Also, the link for the free build-alongs when they come out will be in the description below. And the link for the unboxing and haul will be in the description below. And I will make a comparison of the Elf House and the Gingerbread House soon. So we're going to look at the side builds and the minifigures, or not the minifigures, but we're going to look at the side builds first, maybe the minifigures, and then the actual Elf Clubhouse. So the first side build we'll take a look at is the awesome sleigh. So this comes with this reindeer piece. Now I'm almost positive this is actually the same piece that they used in the 2019 set that they used this as a Patronus from Harry Potter. Now, this is used in a different coloring for a reindeer carrying a little sleigh. Now, this isn't like Santa's sleigh or anything. This is just to get from the Elf Clubhouse, maybe to the workshop. Now, I do wish that the reindeer came with a piece so you could just have like a reindeer just walking around. Because that would be really good. Because if you just want this, first, this doesn't look good with the studs on the side. And second, it doesn't even match the color. This is just so the sleigh can go in. And now you can't have the sleigh by itself without this weird, like, chunk on it. Unless you take off these pieces, which do look really good on it, and you don't want it to expose the studs like that. But otherwise, I love the sleigh. Now you can put one of the elves in it, and you're able to have, or you build some rocket boosters on the end, and those look great. So at the end, I really like this sleigh. Oh, and these can move, so it's kind of like a door. Now, the next thing is this little computer for the naughty list on it. It's like an old style computer. And it comes with a keyboard right here. Sadly, it doesn't have a sticker or a print to show it's a keyboard. It just has a tile right there. But the computer really looks awesome. So here's the bottom. This attaches like that. Here's the top, and there's a sticker to represent the nice list, and it just has a bunch of lines on it. And then it's on a stand, and you can put the elves perfectly like that. Now the next thing I will take a look at is the Christmas tree. So it has an awesome star on the top. Whoops. So you're able to have a good star on the top, unlike the one from the Gingerbread House where that star just doesn't look the best. And that Christmas tree does not look good. This Christmas tree, on the other hand, looks amazing. You build it just like this, where there's 4 segments, and 2 of them have green at the top, and 2 of them have red at the top. And when it has red and green, there's different ornaments in different places. And there's a bunch of ornaments here, unlike the Gingerbread House, which only has like 10 in total. This one has 40 in total. And it just looks really good. Like the base is a lot bigger to have snow. The Christmas tree is also a little bigger. The only problem is that the back, maybe they could have stuck like a gem or maybe made this a new coloring, which could be yellow. But otherwise, it looks amazing. Best Christmas tree LEGO has produced, in my opinion. Now, right here, there is a little piano, and the elves can fit perfectly, like they're playing it right here. Now, it doesn't make any noise like the real, or the $350 grand piano, which I do own and have a review and unboxing if you want it. But this is just a little toy piano or keyboard that the elves are just the perfect height for. And it has the 1x4 tile that represents the keys. Now, the other presents are just two presents that are wrapped, and there's also two presents inside that are wrapped that are only a brick tall, or a brick and a stud tall. But one's red and white wrapped, and one is a blue and white wrapped one. Now there is a little wrapping station inside of the elf clubhouse that we'll take a look to in a little bit. But there's also a boat right here, a little toy boat. This looks really good with the sails here, and it just looks good in general. So those were pretty much the side builds. So let's move these to the side. We'll take a look at the 4 minifigures after the elf house. Let's just take them out. And let's take a look at the elf clubhouse. So let's just move these to the side. Okay, so with the elf clubhouse, or elf house as I like to call it, its official name is the elf clubhouse. It has the white base plate here, so it's snow, or white snow plus some more white base plates up here to have the roofs all look like there's snow on it. Just like right here. Maybe there could have been like a tile or like this curved piece, like on the ground. But right here there's an awesome chimney which actually has a waffle machine on the back of it, which we'll take a look at soon. And it can fold in, and you can have the elf clubhouse just like this and have the chimney at the back and just see the top and not see the chimney, or fold it out, and I think it looks better folded out. It just looks good. But in the inside, a lot of people might want to play with it folded right here. Like that. But from the outside, it definitely looks better like that. Now, there's an awesome tree right here. Here's a little lantern. These windows right here have some snow dripping off. Here, there's a sign, a candy cane, or not candy cane, but like a candy cane sign that doesn't have like the curve at the end, like the gingerbread house did. But this one has workshop going that way and North Pole that way. So right here there is some like stones leading up to the door which can open, and the elves can fit through. And it's just enough size for the elves, and is not enough. You can't fit a minifigure through. But there's white pieces or tiles there just to represent some more snow. There's a little reef up there. It doesn't look like the best reef. It only uses like 8 pieces, but I don't like the exposed studs on here. I get it. It looks like the best that they could have done without having it come off a lot. It just doesn't look like the best in my opinion, but it looks good. So now right here, there's a window, and this window can open. It's just hard to access because it's behind a bed, or a triple bed. But once you get one open, you can access all of them. Oh, whoops. But then also the windows here can open. And the windows here, which is also kind of like a little gate to this part right here, which I'll show in 2 minutes. Those open too. Now there are these awesome colorful lights on here. They were a pain to build. Very, very annoying to build. But that's because, like, say you have it like that and you put it right here, this will bounce right back, and you can't get it at like the perfect angle you want. But it still looks pretty good the way I have it like that, because you just can't really do anything else. Like, they could be better if they use like different strings or something. But it looks amazing. It really adds to the aesthetic of the elf house. Okay, so now let's get to the inside. So right here, there is, well, once you go in the door, you find a little rug here with 2 jumper studs, so you can put the elves and position them so they won't fall. Here's the jumper stud right here too, and 2 up there. There's a cloth right here. There's this cabinet, or not cabinet, but thing right here that has a teapot, a cup that they can hold, and I'm not sure what that is. And a drawer that can open, and you can fit something inside of it, but it doesn't show to put something inside of there. Now on the right, my right, there is a wrapping station, and you actually use 2 car doors there right here, and it looks pretty good like that. Some great part usage there. And right here, there are some scissors that you can take off and have the elves hold. And there's also another present right here. And there's also a blue one that looks exactly like that. Pretty good on the inside, but the left is even better. So right here's the chimney, and I do like the top part, all the bricks there, and that's very good from the outside. But there's a little waffle machine here, and I'll get to that in a little bit. Here there's 2 chairs and 2 waffles here, 2 cups, and a small portrait, or little portrait of 4 elves that this set comes with, and Santa right above here. Now, the chimney is clipped on, so it can be taken off. And I did forget to show right here, you can fit the sleigh. But this is why I wish there was another thing, because you might want to take the reindeer off. But you can fit the sleigh in there. And you can also fit the computer in here. And have the elf right there. But you can take the chimney off just like that, and have this like here. And it doesn't look like the best without the chimney. The chimney really adds to the set. Like that. And so you can just clip it on right there. Put it at any angle we want. But the main part about this chimney is, well, first there's this little stocking there, but the waffle machine. And how this works is Well, there's 3 waffles there. 4 is too much. But it has the little hole there, so you just put a waffle in, okay? And then you push this down, you fall down, pan here, glass here, flick it, falls in, waffle facing up 99.9% of the time, and it has it in the pan, and you can tilt that down to have the pan come out, or here, just that one too fast. Tilt it just enough to take the pan off and go to serve it. And how to reload it, just put the waffles through the hole there, and there. Then just put that there, again. And this makes it so the waffle goes down the smidge when you go like that, and then go back up. And how this works is actually, just take that off, that off. Alright, so what it does is, this is just on a jumper stud, and you're able to tilt it like that, and there is this corner tail piece so it doesn't go really farther than that. And this, because if it wasn't that, it could go pretty far. But just like that. Right. So now we have this on there, and there's a quarter round towel right there. So you can go perfectly like that. Okay. Now you put the dome or circle pieces here, so when the waffle comes in, it falls down just like that. Then you tilt it like that so it falls a smidge more, and you tilt it like that, and it falls down. So and then the glass right here pushed up against it just helps the waffle for going straight when it falls. So let's just put that back together. And it's very important not to have it go this way, because if it went this way, there'd be too much of a gap there, and the waffle would just be able to slide through. So now it's just on the outward studs there. You can push this in, and then this just falls off. And it comes up back. And push it like that, so there. Now put all the, waffles in here, and here. So now, after we've done the first floor, well, there's a clock right there, so that's going to be important. But the second floor has these windows right here that could be an entrance to the balcony. Just stick the elf through. Okay. Close these back up. And right here, there's a telescope. And this is probably here because the box is all a night sky. So there's a telescope here to look at the night sky. And you can have an elf right here. And look. And here's the box and the night sky, so we included a telescope. Now, I did forget to show the snowshoes right here. Can come off and go on the little owls. What snowshoe? Now, the second floor, other than that, has like holly here, a little red button there, and you might have just saw a glimpse of what that does. And right here, there's a lamp, a chair, then another like dresser with a teacup and a blue present. I said there was. And there's a triple couch here. Some carpet there. So like drawers a lot. Don't open it, just look at your shit. It's supposed to open. But there is a little calendar right there. And it circles as 24 for Christmas Eve. Because that's when the elves have to wake up and do a lot of work from the workshop. And circled. So what you do is you stick 3 of the elves in here. So 1. You just can't have them like sealed in there so they're like tight and they'll never be able to fall off. You have to be able to have them fall off, but be tight enough so they don't fall off when you're putting them in. So this one. And the third one goes on the top because it has the microphone, but it doesn't matter what one's there. Now the clock right there, actually when you turn it, we all come tumbling out of bed on Christmas Eve. Or you can have it be Christmas Day. We all come tumbling out. And let's just do this one more time. Here's them all falling out, and then the light goes on. So here, this triggers the light brick. Okay, but now we're going to look at this in the dark. So let's get it. Definitely a lot brighter in the dirt. Now let's take a look at the elves. So the first elf we'll take a look at is this one. Now this one has blue glasses, and I love the hat and ear combo. The ears going there, and then the green hat on top here. And right here, they do mix a smidge, but not too big of a deal. Is the shirt and the torso or shirt. It looks very good. Now the elves use this shirt. All the elves have it. It has like some jingle bells there, like 3 on the side and 3 on the back, and there's amazing back printing. So that's nice, and it's nice that they continue the belt all around. This one does not have an alternate face. 2 have alternate faces, 2 don't. And this is one of them that doesn't. Now, the next one we'll take a look at is this one. Now, this one does have an alternate face, and she, or it looks like a she, has the same torso, and the face has 2 sides. This one's like a very happy look, and this is an even happy look. And those are the 2 elves so far. The next one probably is like the head elf, because he comes with the red microphone or megaphone, and you put that to his mouth. And he has an alternate face, like worried face, like presents are all gotta be done in time or something like that. And the same torso. And they all have short legs. And now the last one is the one I had riding the sleigh. So that this one has a scarf, which I like. And same hat and ear combo as all of them. Same shirt. But the red scarf, no alternate face, but she has some freckles. And I like all these little elves. And you can use them everywhere to make them do places. And you can have these things be on different places, like the reindeer has the receiving sled, so it can go on stuff like this, and it does attach. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe so you don't miss when I come out with the build along with this set, which I have already recorded, and my comparison of this with the gingerbread house. And bye!